Hello, I'm John DeBrickashaw from the University of Toronto Students' Waste Management Efficiency Reform Association, and I'm here to talk to you about a good cause. So, it is said that students at the University of Toronto, a large portion of them, can't understand the garbage cans. There are too many holes on them, and it says that 6 hours a week per student is wasted trying to figure out where their garbage goes. On top of that, we have a lot of unaccounted for waste here at the University of Toronto, and insider sources say that the custodians like to eat the trash. We've been fighting a fight against the University of Toronto's student union. We are trying to get them to change the garbage cans. However, there's been an immense amount of lobbying by big corporations such as Texas Instruments, paying off the students union with various cryptocurrencies to keep the garbage cans and receptacles the way they are. And we're out here today to fight this fight. Excuse me, sir. Do you have time to talk about the cause today? You're lying. Do you have time to talk about the cause? Excuse me, sir. Do you have time to talk about the cause? Hello, hi. Excuse me. Do you want to talk about the cause today? You want to talk about the cause? You're not really sorry. Dead children.
Sad reality is that 100,000 university students litter in Toronto each year because they don't know what to do.
So basically, we're from the University of Toronto Students' Waste Management Efficiency Reform Association, and we're out here fighting the good fight against the students' union, who has been being lobbied by big corporations with cryptocurrency to keep the garbage cans the way they are. But do you know that 75% of students can't even name those shapes? And 35% of waste goes unaccounted for each day. And we have insider source in the custodial staff saying that the custodians eat the trash.
I didn't know that.
Or they just throw all of it into the same bin.
That's pretty fucked up.
Jim, yes? We're just receiving word, insider source, saying that they've just witnessed a custodian throw all of the 4 garbages into the same bin. Could you believe that? Do you see? Yeah?
I don't know.
I don't know.
From the RCMP. This is from our source inside the Royal Canadian Mounted Police. And so studies show that 35% of the waste goes unaccounted for, and that we have an inside source in the custodial staff saying that the custodians eat that trash. And there's been a death epidemic for custodians.
Where do they put the dead custodians?
I'm gonna have to call my source.
That's where you should be investigating. Where are the dead custodians going?
I think
Mass custodian graves? Get out of here.
if your goddamn custodians didn't eat all of the trash, your school could look like this. Edit me into this page. So 75% of students at the University of Toronto can identify all those shapes.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. Take a course on it? Did I have to tell you? Take a course on it.
Think about it. 80,000 students at the University of Toronto times average 6 hours a week in front of this.
4 holes.
Times 4 holes. That's like almost 100,000 hours. Getting swole. Getting big and swole. Tim Hortons. It's called a lost leader, people. Learn about it. It's called lost leader. They give this free stuff. Woody-doo, free stuff. You go into Tim Hortons. Next thing you know, you own a franchise of Tim Hortons. You're franchising, right? They give you these free little cups. It's a huge scam. Learn about it.
Is this what they want?
No
This is what they
coffee
want.
cups.
They will not divide us.
Garbage cans will not divide us. It's not, Dad.
I can't read either.
Looks like paper to me.
Unfortunately, it doesn't fit.
See that? That was at least 3.5 minutes of my time on the waste. Do you want to talk about the cause? We've been in a battle. We've had some tribulations with the students' union to get these garbages changed. However, there's been an immense amount of lobbying by big corporations paying off the student union with cryptocurrencies
Right.
to keep the garbage cans the way they are.
What
What
are
are
you
your what are your thoughts?
Well, what are
to-
you proposing to replace them?
And so we have some new shape proposals for the garbage cans. Here's a dog.
Yeah, yeah. I had a
Would
dog
that be a
like
good shape?
Not my last dog, but when I was younger.
Like, could you see yourself putting your garbage into this?
Yeah, like in the
If-
mouth.
If we're going to be wasting so much time in front of these things, why would we not just have fun with it?
Yeah, sure, why not? Is that a fucking dog?
It's easy for people to understand, right? We don't want them wasting their time. Tools.
Okay.
You know what? I'm actually like a proud supporter of the communist agenda, so I would love.
Daniel actually has some good facts for you.
So if we look at the amount of garbage thrown into each of these holes, right? So every time you throw garbage in the wrong hole, it's essentially doubling the power it takes to process that garbage. So if we were to harness that energy, right? So I don't know which one to go. If we just had one big hole, everything would be going in the right hole because it's all one hole.
That's what she said. Exactly.
She did say that.
She did say that.
Kathleen Wynne didn't though.
No, she
That's
did
for
not.
sure. If we were to have one big hole, we could harness that energy. It's enough to power the entire streetcar network in Toronto. If we were to harness that into one big hole,
Right.
what we could do actually is make many things. We can actually get free tuition for everyone in Canada and the US. And you know what? Actually, we could even push that down to Mexico. Way past the wall. Actually, it could help pay for the wall, and it could help tear it down later if we didn't want it later.
Okay. Tools.
Yo, I like that one though.
You like that?
Yeah, I like that
And
one.
you know exactly what goes in there, right?
Yeah, dude.
Trash. The Canadian flag.
Yeah, dude, I support it. Oh, yo, it's legalized in Sioux.
Yeah.
And that's a Kenya flag.
Yeah.
At least you can make a high fidelity one, right?
No, it's the Canadian flag. The Canadian flag.
Yeah, it's a nice one.
Ha ha ha. What?
Oh, the Canadian flag.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Legalize what? Maple leaf. Maple leaf.
Flag.
Yeah, maple leaf's been legal for 700 years or something. Apples only. Easy. It's for the kids. It's for like the young ones, right? Most people know what an apple is, so easily identifiable. Get lots of trash. Look, we're just trying to save the custodians here, right? Save the custodians. Daniel over here has some good facts.
So we did a study in 2015, found that 75% of custodians are actually eating the garbage. Of those 75%, literally 300,000 across Canada died in 1 year. All of those custodians' lives could have powered a city for 3 years.
Dodecahedron.
What the hell is that?
Well, I mean, if it's small enough, sure, it fits for that.
We were thinking for this one we could just make it longer and make it cover the whole garbage can.
Yeah.
Like the whole garbage can. Dodecahedrons.
Can't really see that.
What?
Can't see it though.
Dodecahedron? Like, just imagine the whole garbage can is that shape. How
it'd
much
be
less
so much
time?
easier to hit.
Dodecahedron? Like, imagine just the whole garbage can was just this one shape, and you could just throw it all into one. Could you
Don't
imagine?
get the hedron.
This is a dodecahedron.
That's a square, dude.
Dodecahedrons.
Okay.
So, like, if you could just cover the whole garbage can, dodecahedron, then it's just real easy. Anyway, we also have a few other crazy facts for you here.
So according to Bernie Sanders, if we were to reduce the number of holes on that garbage can by just 5, if we just took 5 of those holes off, we could power a city for 4 years. And you multiply that across the 300 garbage cans. Yeah, 300 garbage cans that actually do have 5 holes. You can power, essentially what we're looking at exponential growth in power here.
Until you've done nothing but smoke crystal meth for 6 to 8 months, you don't know what you're talking about.
We have multiple published studies on our website by our president. He's not here today. Yeah.
Yeah.
We are actually currently in tribulations.
Permission before you start filming me. Pretty sure.
I can delete it. I cannot use it.
Yeah, you probably should just ask the media consent.
Sure.
I'm just letting you know.
Okay.
I'm good.
good?
Yeah, it's good, but just you should ask,
Yeah.
before you start sporadically just filming people without their consent. That's actually really illegal.
Okay.
What's up?
Oh, okay. Yeah. Why
don't you guys protest about something worth protesting about, man?
Are you saying this isn't worth protesting about? We have a manifesto here. So,
And you guys gotta protest about something real, man.
This is very real.
What the fuck is this? Easy try. Come on.
do you know with all the trash that goes unaccounted for, we could power the city for 22 years?
So you know that I think you guys should hop in the back of that and go along with it and see what happens. I think that's a better use of your time.
Thank you.
Mine. Thank you.
She was so smart.
This is not a good advert for Toronto University. It really is.
I think it's a great cause. What has become? A nation I used to call my home. Now, what do we have? We have students not throwing away their trash properly. We have custodians eating garbage. We have a death epidemic. Child slaves. And who do we call for it? That doesn't answer. The government. Kathleen Wynne. What are they doing? They don't even know anything about the problems that we are facing as a country. They're just sitting in their high tower. Kathleen Wynne, what do you have to say to yourself? Exactly. They've got nothing to say. That's just an example of what our Canadian government, how our Canadian government cares about us, the people. One nation under God, my ass. Peace.